Alright guys, welcome back. This is episode 31 on the Riverbend Springs playthrough. I'm just doing a chill, relaxed gameplay on this one. Nothing crazy, no survival or anything extreme. Okay, we do need to get these pallets moved though, it looks like. So, let's check our eggs. We're just picking up right where we left off, so usually I get 1 or 2 days a week I can play, and then I have to try to stack in about, I don't know, 3 to 5 episodes in that session. So if anybody comments on anything, it might be a little ways to be able to try out anything that people suggest, but I'll definitely try to get to it. Okay, so let's see. Looking at the cows, let's see how many months. So the big field is 4 months. Looks like they still got some water and meadow grass. Okay, so 10 months. That means we're definitely going through the whole winter with these cows. So let's see. But man, we're getting actually quite a bit of flour. Let's just park these here so we can get like 4 at a time. Okay, but one thing that is on the agenda is, I do want to buy field 6. I know that for sure. If we have to, we'll take a little bit of a loan and then we'll just sell some of it to pay that back, I'm sure. Let's see. Oh man, look, there's a ton of trees on this property too. Let's see, that one's 225. What is this one? That's 7.6 acres. This one's 9.3 acres, but a lot of that is trees. I'm not sure. I don't really plan on doing woodwork. This one seems like it's more, but let's see though, because part of my reason is, okay, so it's, what is that, cotton right now? Okay, so if we did buy that, we'd have to deal with cotton, which we could probably do something good with that. This field, what is that? Peas. Okay. But what I'm definitely interested in is this canola one. Let's see, what else is there? There's wheat way over there. And I really prefer to stay to kind of regular shapes, if possible, like these squares, bigger ones like that. That one's 500,000. Okay. Yeah, so if we do peas, I think we could can those. The little preserved food factory. Yeah, I do think a lot of value in this property is the wood. So let's see. I might have to. There's a ton of trees here. And then it's 92% bonus, 100% fertilized. Wait a second. I want to go look at that one real quick again. Because that one's right across from the chicken coop. But it looked like there was a building on that property. okay. Doesn't look very useful, but we could maybe demolish this. And let's see, I guess we might not be able to open any doors or anything unless we buy it. Shoot, yeah, what we could do is buy this, get the canola, use that for harvest or whatever, and then put a wood mill right here. And all these trees should be pretty easy to get to. So, I do think that makes that piece of land more valuable to it. So then let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have a really nice load this year. Let's check and see. Oh, what the heck is that? So we removed a shed that was here. Apparently that's gonna live there now. Okay, so let's see if they're eating out of this thing or if we can top it up. Okay, yeah, it seems like they are eating out of that. Okay, so yeah, we definitely, before we switch months, we need to bale. So I think that will be the next steps. And at this point, I've done so much of this stuff by hand. I think I'm going to let AI take care of a bunch of this stuff. So let's go ahead and let AI do this field. And then we can make another batch of food for the cows, which it'll be a while till they're ready to use it, but might as well have it ready. And depending on how much silage we get, I mean, we're almost out of our personal supply. Oh, come on. Easy does it. Okay, let's get 2 of these hay bales. And then 1 straw. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of the same stuff, obviously, if you guys have been keeping up. I mean, the grass, the silage, that was the only reason we're still surviving right now. So, but we've done so much of it through this series. I do want to experience a little bit more what the game has to offer. So that's why I did the grain mill. I do want to do an oil mill, and then probably go ahead and do a sawmill and start trying to do some of the maybe cut down some trees. Okay, so what I'm curious, one more check on these. Okay, so the large field is the younger ones. So the bigger field is going to be the ones we need to focus on first. Oop. So let's go ahead. Let's just get it. Let's see. I don't want to block the water. Let's just chuck it over here for now. Over by the barn. And let's see. They've got hay. The other guys still got meadow grass. I think we can give them water. Just fill them up. Huh, I thought we could do the water, but guess not. And look. Yay. We're gonna have to spin it now so we can. Okay. Okay, so the mower completed. Let's go ahead and run this back. We're done with these for now. That guy's still got a ways to go, it looks like. And we really can't start baling until he finishes with that. Otherwise the bales are gonna be in his way. Okay. Yeah, that's the tedder. Oop. Drop that guy. Okay. And then I want to check and make sure if this silo's empty. Oh, it's got 17,000 liters of wheat in it. Oh man, that's like as much as we bought. Okay, well, I guess I think we should actually put all that in this trailer for the. Let's see. I'm not sure. Let's look at. Okay, with the prices, because I know eggs was a full trailer, full year's worth was around 100,000. Okay, it looks like eggs and flour are really close. And wow, in fact, eggs are more valuable. Or let's see, at the highest point. Yes, okay, so eggs are almost twice as much as flour. I wonder if you get more. I'd like to just go ahead and empty this silo so I don't end up forgetting again that it's got a bunch of wheat in there. That's a problem with having to sometimes wait better part of a week in between playing sessions. And then we're going to have our hands full with baling. And we'll have to see, because, oh, I meant to fill it. Okay, let's see if it'll fill the whole trailer. I think it's got enough room. Yeah, so the flour, it seems cool and all, but don't know if it's going to work out to be as much as the eggs. So, and then it looks like eggs and flour eggs are November, flour's December. So we'll go ahead and let that thing use up all the flour it has. Okay, let's quickly check, because okay, yeah, it says 125,000 liters. That sure seems high. So we'll go ahead and just let it burn that up. But now we definitely should have enough wheat, chicken food to get through the whole year. So let's see here. Did that guy finish? Looks like he's done. Let's do that. Let's let him do this one. Those are nice. It looks like it's going to be a good amount. Okay, so we might as well get a jump on some of this baling. That way I'll be baling. We'll have the other guy windrowing. Both our tractors will be working. And bale net, we probably are going to need more before. Yeah, we'll probably need more before we can actually finish all this batch of grass. At some point, in fact, what we could do is, because the forklift is being leased, and I do want to return that. I do think we're just going to go ahead and take another small loan for the field. I think that's field number 6. So between the field number 6 and 7, I think we're going to be sitting really good for... Oh, come on. Unload that. Yeah, so we'll see. The sorghum, we may... Like I said, I think I'll do an oil factory. Okay. Anyways, let's get this baling knocked out. I'll do a quick time lapse here. Okay, so yeah, one thing I was noticing, we're really close to 500 bales total on this machine since we started the series. So that goes to show we've been doing a lot of lawn mowing lately. But that's good. It's been fun. And so let's park this. This guy's basically done for the moment. In fact, what we could do is get ready to start gathering them. So unfortunately, AI won't do baling for us, so which is probably why it's more valuable. Okay, so yeah, and then that's why we got two trailers, just so we could pick everything up all at once. But let's go ahead and get back to this. And I'll probably end up doing some of this off camera. And I might just cut to when this field's done and go from there, because there's a few other things I'd like to get taken care of. Either this episode or the next one, but probably this one. So, okay, we'll go ahead and pick up there. Okay, so yeah, let's see. It doesn't look like we're gonna get the last bale. We got 78%. Is there a piece under that? Looks like maybe a little bit there. Yeah, we'll just leave the, there's not gonna be enough to get it. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and park the baler. We'll get the two trailers loaded. It looks like we got 48, but I think I forgot to reset the counter after like 2 or 3 of them. So, and I'd like to get pretty much even with our supply for our hay for silage. So I think what we'll do is, let's see how much hay we have. So 6, 9, 12. So let's go ahead and let's get 10 bales on this, and then we'll drop them off. Oop, come on, there you go. And then that way we'll have an equal supply of hay and silage for the cows, which that should be enough to get through both fields. Looks like they're 6 months apart at the moment. So let's go ahead and get these 10 dropped off. Okay, so there's the 10 that we need, and then everything else will sell. So that looks like we'll end up with a full trailer and a half. Be about 75,000, and then the grass will definitely grow, but before it's time to harvest the wheat. So So if we get 75,000 out of this one and 100 out of that one, that should be enough to buy that property. Or if we do need to take a loan, it will be very small. Let's go ahead and drop these bad boys off. Okay, so we'll get this trailer topped up. Okay, so there's the first trailer full. Let's go ahead and just park this for the time being. We'll use this other tractor. It's a little more powerful. Ooh, ooh. Easy. Don't let all that power go to my head. Alright, let's grab this, get the rest of the bales. And then by the time the grass is ready to grow, or ready to mow down again, those bales should be ready to sell. And then, yeah, by next harvest time, I definitely want to buy field number 6, which is the sorghum. Then we will get our wheat field harvested. And I'm not sure. I think I might want to go ahead and do wheat in both the field number 6 and 7. And then by, I think it's number 9. Let me look real quick here. Yeah, so 6 and 7 and 9. And I think I'll do wheat in these two and then sorghum in that one. Maybe be nice to harvest those peas and can them. So we'd need a little canning factory and an oil mill. Which, yeah, definitely seems cool. We've been doing a lot of silage, a lot of the same stuff this whole series, so. Be nice to change it up a little bit, keep it interesting. Okay, what are we at? 12 bales, so that's halfway. So yeah, I do think we will end up getting just over 75,000 for this batch of silage, and we're keeping 12 of them. So these fields have actually been putting out really good. I mean, we've gotten over 2 trailerfuls just between these 3 small fields. Okay, that puts us at 18. Nice. So that's what, 6 off from a full trailer? It's not bad at all. And next batch, we won't need to keep 10 of them. Maybe we'll probably go ahead and just fill 2 trailers and then just keep whatever's left. Okay, so yeah, so these 2 trailers are going to be parked for a minute. Yeah, we might have got a little bit more out of that grass over there on the side, but no big deal. So let's see, when is the sorghum ready? Or not sorghum, canola. That's right, it's the canola, I think. Let's see. Yeah, so the canola field, and then there's a building right there. I think we'll go ahead and demolish that and do our oil mill. So let's see. Let's go ahead and do this. So the finances. Let's go ahead and borrow enough to buy the property. And then, let's see. So it is, because I think between the 2 harvests, that's going to pay itself off. And then we also have so 225. Let's go ahead and take 250. Okay, yeah, that'll be pretty easy to pay off. Then there we go. Now I want to see about that building. Okay, and let's go ahead, since we're gonna get this canola, let's do an oil mill. Which, let's see. I think I'd actually like to place it, because we're going to be parking the trailer over here pretty much indefinitely for eggs. Because we might want to put a lumber mill instead. Let's go ahead and do that. That way we can put the canola there. And then the sawmill, that would definitely fit here better, it looks like. Okay, and then I think we need to buy a chainsaw. And then let's see. So I've never actually cut down a tree in this game. Let me see if I can get it figured out. I think what we'll do is open the roads too. Like, let's see. Okay, let's take this one. And then let's see. And let's see. Let's roll it. Okay, and then can we grab that? Okay, this is not what I was expecting, but I'm gonna have to look into it. Let's just at least get those things in there. Okay. I figured I'd be able to grab these pieces like this size. I don't know. That's so weird because usually, let's see. Okay, now it gives us an opportunity to grab it, huh? So I guess it was just too big. So that makes sense. Which actually, that's a lot easier with the keyboard and all that. That's probably what we'll do. Okay. So let's see. The sawmill. Got. We need wood planks, logs. So that's all, we need all of those for... Okay. The oil mill can do canola, olive, rice, sunflowers. Huh, that could be cool. And then grain mill has plenty of wheat, plenty of everything, so... Okay, let's see here. So I think, let's see, how much is in there? I don't think it's very much wood is in there. Yeah. Let's go ahead and... Let's take out this little one. Hopefully these we can just grab. Okay, come on. Yeah, and a lot of this is actually just, I want to clear this area so we can drive through here easier. And we'll see. Just something to do. Something a little different. This guy, let's see. Okay, that's a big old sucker. So, I'm wondering if we can push it, maybe. Come on, go, baby. Oh. Come on, get in there. Boom, nice. Okay. Yeah, now we've got a nice wide entrance to these fields. And let's see how much is in there. Oh, nice. It's almost full of wood. So cool. We'll just let it do its thing. Something we can check on periodically. See, the eggs are definitely spawning good. We got plenty of chicken food. Those cows are doing good. Still quite a few more months. Well, cool. Now we actually own this other field. So our farm is expanding, and between these two fields, that's probably as much acreage as all this. Pretty close to it, I would think. So, and then yeah, so we'll get these two harvested probably next episode. And then we'll be ready to start doing cows and chickens again. And occasionally we'll keep adding wood to that. We'll let the let's see, yeah, and then we'll add all the sorghum will go into the oil mill over here. All right, yeah, so we're back down to 32, but as soon as we go 2 more months or whatever, the silage will be ready. That's almost 100 grand. And then when we do the harvest, we'll probably just fill up that oil mill, and then whatever's left we'll sell. So that should be a good chunk of that loan paid back down. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching this one. Definitely a little something different. It was fun. I do appreciate you, and I'll catch you very soon. All right, later.